Now get out of here.
Nugget in here! Hey guys, welcome to Nugget in here. This is our first official episode, and my name is Michael Kim.
I'm Rohan Kumar.
Jimmy Burns.
And today we have a special guest.
Hi, I'm Jacob Radner.
Jacob, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you?
Well, I'm Jacob, a college student, a comedian, and I do film and comedy stuff, I guess. Make some YouTube videos sometimes.
And how big of a fan are you of Nugget Outta here?
I would say I'm probably the biggest fan of Nugget Out of here.
Oh, that's a bold take. You heard that here, Grant. We're uploading this on our friend's date. A shout out to Liv and Dimitri, who said that they are taking time out of their day to watch this in the middle of their date. So hopefully when this goes up, that'll apply.
What if, like, they're on a cliff or something and one of them's about to fall?
Why would they be on a cliff during a date?
Oh, I think they're going hiking, actually.
This podcast, we're talking about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good segue.
Also, we have nuggets as usual. As you guys know the rules, every time we finish a nugget, we hurl it off into space.
I love that part.
And when all the nuggets are gone, the podcast ends.
Yeah, feel free to chuck it off wherever.
Oh, okay.
Just make sure not to hit my science project over there that I've been working weeks on.
Your science project?
Yeah.
I won't touch that, but that's a real good model volcano.
Thank you.
We have a bit of a dilemma here, guys. Look at this beautiful setup that Jimmy Burns set up with the nuggets. We're going to have to wreck it in order to start eating them.
You're right.
Yeah, that's a
let's
good
start
point.
eating it.
Oh, who's doing
Sorry, Jimmy.
You get the honors.
Go for it.
It's whatever.
You know,
Just spent a couple hours on it.
I'm sorry. Actually,
At least it wasn't your science
for some
project.
reason,
That's true.
Michael has procured
A little syrup for the nugs.
Jesus.
you know,
All right.
Do we need more napkins?
Yeah, we might.
You remember, Jacob, this is very low-key. If you need to grab something off camera,
Yeah,
you walk off camera.
Walk off.
I walk off camera? Okay, great.
Yeah, because we've done that a billion
I
times.
spilled syrup on my leg.
Oh, no!
Fuck, I don't want to ruin the top one.
What sauce do you want?
I'll go.
I have one here if you want to share it.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'll take a barbecue. Why not? Jacob's cleaning up his leg real quick.
Real quick.
The chair's kind of sticky, so.
Oh, my bad.
No.
You're good.
We need funny bits.
See, I was trying to show the audience that Michael has bought hotcake syrup for nuggets. I'm not sure that's a great idea, but
Since you pointed out, though, you gotta be the one to try it first.
yeah.
I mean, that's chicken and syrup, though.
Okay, it's actually delicious, but
Oh, shoot, really?
no, it's pretty good.
So you are Canadian.
What's this, a boot?
What's just a boot?
Back on topic. Spider-Man No Way Home. Been out for a while. I was planning to have this podcast out once the film was out on digital, so I could use footage from the film. Probably not going to happen. Let's still discuss it. So Jacob, since you're our guest, I'll ask you first. How big of a fan are you in general of Spider-Man?
I would say I'm a mainstream fan of Spider-Man, and by that I mean like I don't read the comics, but I played the video games. I've seen all the movies, and
Have you seen any of the cartoons?
I haven't seen the cartoons. I've seen clips from the cartoons on YouTube, but I've never actually like sat down and watched the cartoon. And also I haven't seen Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's the only main Spider-Man movie that I haven't seen, just because it looks terrible.
That's a shame.
I don't think you gotta worry about it.
Let's say out of the movies that you have seen, what's your favorite so far? Before No Way Home came out.
Is No Way Home your favorite?
We'll get to that later.
Oh, okay.
It's either gonna be Spider-Man 2, or it's going to be the first one with Tom Holland.
Homecoming.
Actually, Far From Home is better than Homecoming. Yeah,
Really?
I'll say Far From Home instead of
I
Homecoming.
don't think that's a hot take. I think
The
that's
two
true.
Spider-Man 2s are my favorite.
Amazing Spider-Man 2, I'll actually defend a little bit. Because even though it's clearly the worst Spider-Man movie, it has a lot of merit that people don't look into.
What about the video game?
Oh, the
Video game's great.
Spider-Man PS4. I'd say probably my favorite animated Spider-Man.
Oh,
Whatever his name is.
Yuri Lowenthal.
Yeah, best Spider-Man.
if
voice actor.
animated ones are included, then Spider-Verse is hands down my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah,
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like
yeah.
to hear.
Spider-Verse is amazing. I love I've probably seen Spider-Verse like 3 times, and it's all my
Nice.
best movies on IMDb. or not IMDb,
Letterbox. Oh yeah, I want to plug your Letterbox here.
Yeah, make sure you follow Jacob's Comedy Productions on Letterbox and YouTube.com.
Do it.
Do it.
Or else.
And what was I gonna say? Rohan, take over his house. Do something funny.
Mike here does not like Tom Holland, and I know you're more of a Tom Holland.
I'm a
fan,
Tom
right?
Holland stan. I like Tom Holland.
Okay, so
I like him as a
You
person.
heard it here, folks.
I don't.
You
I
really?
like him as a person.
Really?
I like him
Wait,
as Spider-Man.
really?
Holy.
what's wrong with person Tom Holland?
British.
All right, fair point.
Okay, so then because of the British thing, Andrew Garfield was born in L.A., but when he was very young, he moved to England, which is why he has a British accent.
Still counts.
Still counts as British, or
No, he's American.
Okay, so you like
American
Andrew
as apple
Garfield.
pie.
Okay, perfect.
He's American.
Okay.
Did you know that Tobey Maguire in the first Spider-Man movie ever, he played a high schooler and he was 27 years old? Andrew Garfield in The Amazing Spider-Man, the first movie where he played a high schooler, he was actually 29.
He was 29?
So he was even older than Tobey Maguire playing a high schooler.
Wow.
Tobey Maguire looks very old in Spider-Man 1, I'm not gonna lie.
He looks like he's like 30 in that movie.
Yeah.
He's insane.
Wait, so if he was 29 in 2011, Andrew Garfield's like damn near 40 now.
Yeah, he is.
Holy shit. I like Garfield as an actor.
You know he's nominated for Best Actor for Tick Tick Boom this year?
I haven't seen Tick Tick Boom.
Oh, it's
It's
good.
good.
He's a good singer, apparently.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
I always get
cried.
Andrew Garfield and Robert Pattinson confused.
he's
One's
gonna
British.
be Batman.
But, well, yeah, I mean, Andrew
Right?
Garfield is honorary British, and Robert Pattinson's British.
I don't like Pattinson.
Will you be seeing the Batman movie on this
Oh
March?
my god. When's it out?
March
March
4th.
4th. Hey, buy your ticket now on the AMC app, and you can get a Batman NFT.
Is that? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I
I-
hate this world. I was gonna see the Batman, but now that they're gonna give me an NFT, I'm not gonna see the Batman. If they give me an NFT, I will sue them.
Good idea.
Also, we have hit our first landmark.
Yeah.
1 out of 8.
So one more.
We have 80 nuggets this time. We've upgraded our
How many
system.
did you eat?
We gotta be careful with that
20 per person?
Yeah.
We don't have to be exact.
This is my
I
fifth
feel
one.
like nobody's gonna eat 20.
Also,
Alright.
dude, help yourself with some sauce and stuff.
Who wants? Oh shoot, we got rid of another one.
Okay, nice.
Damn. All right, we got rid of 2 out of 6 already. Oh, you ate right before coming here?
I had a sandwich.
Oh fuck. Where from?
Albert Taco.
I don't know where that is.
It's.
I fuck with
that,
Albert Taco.
You fuck with Albert Taco?
Mhm.
I like everything there except their nachos.
Their tortas are delicious.
Yep.
Oh my god. This podcast is sponsored by Albert Taco. If you're in, you should go to them. Because, oh my god, their tortas.
Chef's kiss.
Note to Michael, who's editing this: censor out the name.
Anyways, Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. We've really talked very little.
Do you think Spider-Man is more of a burrito person or a taco person?
I'd say burrito.
No, New York has killer tacos, dude.
No, okay, but
Does
here's
it?
why. If you're swinging on a web, it's much easier to eat a burrito because it's like wrapped up in foil. You can like take a bite versus a taco. Like,
All right,
Sorta.
Jimmy, tell me a little bit about your experience with Spider-Man. How big of a fan are you?
I'd say I'm about on the same level as Jacob, although I have seen some of the cartoons. I honestly think Spectacular Spider-Man is my favorite. But yeah, I love the games too. PS4 is really good. I also played Spider-Man 2 for the PS2, but on the GameCube, which is really complicated. And do I say my favorite Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Because I also agree with Jacob. Spider-Verse is my favorite.
yeah,
Oh,
All of us.
I love the Spider-Ham guy.
Speaking of Spider-Verse, kind of, not really. Did any of you guys ever play Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Oh,
Dude, I still haven't gotten around to it. No.
So good.
Is it better than the first one? Oh.
I mean, it's like essentially the same as the first one, but
Oh.
like a little different. It's like DLC for the first one.
They're gonna kill Aunt May a second time?
Okay, I guess we're getting into spoilers now, but they did kill off Ant-Man and Spider-Man PS4
yeah.
already in the first one.
Alright, spoiler warning.
We'll drop all the
Whoopsie.
spoilers and warn you right after that.
Yeah, that's true. Jacob,
Yeah.
did you not want to hear that?
I can't believe
He's railed.
Oh, wait.
I haven't even seen Spider-Man. No, no I'm kidding. I saw it twice.
So Rohan, what about you? What's your experience with Spider-Man?
All right. I played some of the games. I was Spider-Man for Halloween when I was 5.
Oh.
Oh,
So was I.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Which Spider-Man were you?
Wasn't
It
Jacob
was,
Spider-Man?
it was just like a
too?
generic-looking Spider-Man.
I feel left out.
I was Spider-Man for Halloween freshman year.
Right.
Freshman year Chapman, right? I remember that. Didn't they make fun of you because they thought they saw your junk through the suit?
So was that intentional?
No.
Wear it with
Okay.
pride.
What was super cool is I dressed up as Spider-Man. I was skating to class. I passed by like some random group of like elementary school kids, and they were all like Spider-Man, and I was like, "Fuck!"
Dang.
It's the closest I'll ever feel to Tom.
Oh yeah.
You should have worn the suit for the podcast.
I think I don't know where it is.
Oh.
Ew, what is that?
That's McDavid's nugget that really got screwed up.
Wait, what?
Maybe there really is semen in McDonald's food.
No wonder it's so good.
Anyway, Spider-Man. I was Spider-Man for Halloween. I've seen all the Spider-Man movies, played the game. I'd say my favorite one is Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. Close second is No Way Home, and third is Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. I'm of that same opinion as well. In terms of my experience with Spider-Man, I've watched basically all of the animated series, and I was actually a fan of those before watching the live-action movies. And I always found it weird to have Spider-Man in live action, but now I've gotten used to it. In terms of my animated Spider-Man, I've watched every single one. I love Neil Patrick Harris' Spider-Man. I love Josh Keaton. I'm okay with Drake Bell's Spider-Man. I think he could have done a good one if they didn't write him so whack.
Did you read the comics?
I did not, because
Okay.
I don't like to read. I don't know how to read.
Nothing beats the OG Stan Lee comics.
Opinions on Japanese Spider-Man? Have you guys seen Japanese Spider-Man?
I bet if I watched that, it would be my favorite one. Hands down.
Like in
Honestly,
Spider-Verse?
probably two.
No, Japanese Spider. There's the very first live action Spider-Man before Tobey Maguire.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet it's hilarious.
Oh, it is, dude. His origin is nothing like American Spider-Man. He goes to like hell or something and gets powers there.
He literally calls himself an emissary from hell.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. And then he does a pose like that or something like that. I think he has a mech.
Like I saw this video on YouTube, and it was Tom and Jerry from the 1960s, and somebody and it was like the Japanese anime dub of it, and it's so unsettling. It's so weird. Like Tom just comes over and like he starts like screaming in like the most angry Japanese like you've ever heard, and it's like it's so weird.
I'm unsettled by the fact that Tom talks in general.
He does.
He does from time to time, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen the episode where he breaks into the backyard and starts playing the bass for the chick?
Are you my baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the dog is trying to chase him around, trying to catch him or whatever.
Classic Tom and Jerry.
That's probably my
episode.
favorite episode.
It's usually when he's like flirting with the girl that he starts talking. You ever notice that?
I like when he like rolls the cigarette and like blows out the heart for the girl.
Yeah.
I remember.
I wish
that.
they still had that in kids shows, you know?
True.
Yeah.
hmm
It's like SpongeBob sponsored by Marlboro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that the Flintstones was sponsored by Marlboro at one point?
I believe it. Yeah, I've seen the ads for it with where the Flintstones like are like on break. And
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
like,
Just
oh my
smoking a
God.
cig.
Yeah, I can't. I wish SpongeBob had that. That'd be hilarious.
Maybe if it got on Adult Swim like they originally intended.
You guys watching Smiley Man or whatever?
Smiling
Smiling
Friends.
Smiling Friends.
Yeah,
Mhm.
me and Jimmy watched it the other day.
I was showing Michael a few
Is it
episodes.
good?
Yeah,
It's been on my list.
It's off the walls, man.
It's. I know. It was like a YouTube guy that did it, right?
Yeah,
two
Psychic
YouTube guys.
Pebbles,
Yeah,
aka Zach
yeah,
Cadle
yeah.
and Michael Cusack. Those are the guys
He does
behind it.
insane cartoons for ages. He's been doing
and they play the two main characters, right?
I believe
Again?
so.
Holy-
Oh
Here, I got you. We got some over here.
no! This is unfortunate.
Damn, that happened twice, and the syrup thing happened.
I don't think this is a safe home for me.
Oh, careful about the
It
camera. Oh,
might be cursed on that side.
I
wait.
can't believe this. This is so embarrassing. You're gonna have to make a Jacob Spill compilation.
Michael's probably loving this as like content.
Jacob, you move the camera.
I moved it. Oh shucks. Should I?
Move it slightly this way because you're not in frame anymore.
No.
Oh, that's better,
little,
yeah.
a little
Actually,
bit to the other
we
way.
can see the
other
pin.
way.
That's the thing. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. A little bit more
It's a
to the
little
Jimmy
tilted.
side. A little bit more Jimmy side. That's better.
I think. Wait, sit down. That might be perfect. Right?
Is it tilted? Does it look tilted to you guys?
It does look tilted. Should I just tilt the camera in
I think it
post?
still looks fine.
that's way better.
Perfect.
Thank
That's
you.
perfect.
Holy shit.
Thank
Okay.
you.
No worries. Sorry
Okay.
for spilling like a little silly bitch. I don't know.
It's okay.
By the way, how are we loving the sauces? What are our favorite sauces so far? Have you guys tried it all?
These nuggets are cold.
By the way, we hit another milestone.
Oh, whoa! We finished. That's the 3rd out of 8. Nice.
I must have gone like 50 yards.
So Spider-Man.
Yes.
Back on topic, sure. By the way, Dimitri and Liv, I hope your date's going really well. You guys sat down and watched this
Yeah.
the entire time.
If they didn't, they won't know about Japanese tongue.
That's
We'll
true.
quiz them as soon as they get back to make sure that they actually did watch it too.
Ask them which TV dub of a classic American cartoon
That's good.
was brought up on the podcast.
Hey, is there any hot mustard?
Yeah,
Yep.
May I?
Yep.
Jimmy, how's the ranch?
Ranch, I have not even tried yet.
So, No Way Home, we were all very excited for this film, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we were all vibing, really wondering how Spider-Man would handle everyone knowing who his identity is. And honestly, I've been watching a lot of YouTubers cover this, like leaks and shit about the movie. Oh! Halfway.
That was a little close to my volcano, which got me nervous, but
sorry.
so pretty good. No, you're good. You're good.
And now we enter the phase where the movie finally came out this December, our early Christmas present, and we all have our thoughts on it. Jacob, what are your thoughts on No Way Home?
It's probably the best of the new Spider-Man trilogy, I would say. And I would say that No Way Home works the best when viewed as the final part of an origin story. I think the whole Holland trilogy is really just an origin story for Spider-Man. And if you look at it like that, it makes it so much better because it starts out and he doesn't face any consequences for his actions, and that was like a big thing that a bunch of people were very upset about in the previous 2 Spider-Man movies. Like, he's not Spider-Man. He's does things. He gets bailed out by Tony Stark. He gets bailed out by his friends, Nick Fury, etc., etc., and he doesn't face any consequences. Well, in the first movie, you really see him being Iron Man Jr., and then in the second movie, that's stripped away, and he has to sort of rely on himself more and the connections that he's done, and then after that, it's he doesn't even get that anymore now. Now he's just regular Spider-Man, and he's been through all of the trials that someone has to do to be Spider-Man. The hard part of man, I can't do this because I have a bunch of costumed freaks that will murder people that I love if I say things about me being the Spider Person. It's a very silly cartoon show, but I mean not show, movie, but I love it.
I didn't know if it was silly, honestly. I thought he suffers loss.
No, I mean the concept is silly.
Oh yeah, concept.
The Spider Person with the Green
pure-
Goblin. It's fun. It's serious. It's good. It's solemn. But it's still goofy as hell.
I mean, the whole concept of Green Goblin is just ridiculous in the comics. He's got the glider in the movies, and he does that in the comics. But initially, he has a broom, like it's like a jetpack broom, kind of like what a witch flies on.
That's hilarious.
And he flies around on that, right? And he doesn't have those pumpkin bombs. He's fighting Spider-Man. He's like, "All right, Spider-Man, you're no match for my robot bat." And he throws a bat, like the animal, at Spider-Man. And then he throws another animal at Spider-Man too. That's what he fights with. He's absolutely ridiculous.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The Amazing Spider-Man comics, the Stan Lee ones, when they originally came out, that's what Green Goblin was like.
Was throwing animals?
Yeah.
That's woo.
Was his origin still relatively the same though? Was he still Norman Osborn?
Yeah.
I see.
He was still normal, and then they fixed him up later.
Jacob, I have a question for you. Some people do think, the trilogy is like an origin story for Tom Holland. The other half of the people think that the third movie was a course correction, and that they found out that the way they were going with Spider-Man was wrong, and the third one they switched back to what people knew Spider-Man as. What do you think of that?
It's like a reset.
I mean, look, whether they did or didn't, doesn't really matter all that much. If one thing is, if somebody thinks you did something smart in writing or movies or anything, just take credit for it.
Just take credit. Yeah.
You know, Kevin Feige meant to do it the whole time. He 100% meant to make Spider-Man sort of not Spider-Man at the beginning and then Spider-Man at the end. Maybe they course corrected. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just
The point is, it works.
it works. Yeah.
It's kind of like you have a dog that you love and they have to put it down and they tell you it went to a farm. If you think they went to a farm, it's completely fine.
Exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
Nails it. Willem Dafoe is great. He's the best part of
The movie? Yes, I agree.
That's what I was going to say.
Willem Dafoe is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Well, best part of the movie, maybe. I really liked Andrew Garfield, actually.
I think Andrew Garfield really seemed. It seemed like he was really happy to be back.
Oh,
Honestly.
yeah.
He was better in this movie than any of his actual own movies.
Honestly, I
True.
think Andrew
I kinda
Garfield
agree
is
with
good.
that.
He's really good as the Spider-Man he was given. Whoever wrote the Amazing Spider-Man movies was not good.
Mark
Yeah.
Webb.
Yeah, and Mark Webb wrote a shitty Spider-Man and gave that to Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield was not the bad part of the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy.
It was Dane DeHaan's Green Goblin.
Yeah, what the that's something else. Like,
Also, Electro. Oh, the blue Jamie Foxx. Why was he not blue in the other movie? Why was he not blue in No Way Home?
You're right.
I have seen the Electro clips. I know he's blue.
not only that, his hairstyle is completely different.
And his personality is
His personality is completely different, yeah.
Yeah. They even make fun of that, though, in the actual No Way Home movie when Lizard points that out to him.
It's Marvel. What are you gonna? Are you gonna tell them to do something? They're Marvel. Like, what are you gonna do? Watch like DC or Star Wars? Like, that? I'll watch it.
I'll watch it.
Me too. I think
nothing.
the trailer looks really cool. I don't know anything about the
I
superhero.
like Oscar Isaac. So.
He's the MCU Batman, from what people are saying.
Kind of, but there's like a whole there's like some sort of psychological aspect to it. Like I think he's got like split personality disorder or something. Like he's got some issue where it's like he's got two different like identities, not including Moon Knight.
He reminds me more of Spawn, to be honest, but maybe that's just because of his look.
He
Yeah,
does kind of look like Spawn.
I agree.
That'd be a good movie. Like a good superhero movie.
Spawn?
Spawn.
Yeah.
It already exists. There's already Spawn.
They never
movie.
met.
No, but why don't they
put
remake it?
off? Yeah, they
were just
had
talking
Jamie
about
Foxx attached to the role. I think.
What
To
happened?
Spawn?
I don't know. Yeah, didn't they? Was there
Ooh.
something like that?
I did not hear about that. It's cool, though.
Jacob, did you hear the rumor, by the way? After No Way Home, they had the debate whether to give one of the villains their own solo movie. Guess who it was? It was Electro.
Really?
They're discussing giving Jamie Foxx's Electro a
Don't
solo
give
movie.
Jamie Foxx's Electro a shot. Don't give Jamie Foxx's Electro. You don't need it.
He already lost his powers. What's there to fucking explore?
Why? Who cares? No one cares. I didn't even care about him like that much during No Way Home.
That's fair.
Definitely not gonna care about. Look, there's like 6 villains in No Way Home. You expect me to give a fuck about Electro, Sandman? The
Yeah.
only ones who matter and are good, and I'd watch a spinoff is Doc Ock and Willem Dafoe.
Yep.
That's it.
Together in the same
Oh my
show.
god, like a buddy cop?
A buddy cop with Green Goblin and Doc Ock.
That
I
actually
watch
sounds
it.
phenomenal. Yeah.
I think the real villain in Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield's ability to catch things.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint of the movie. We did not see. We didn't really see any Boldy Maguire.
We did a couple times.
You think so?
When he did the web thing and he was like, "Yeah, you can't do that, huh?" And
guess that's true.
also like when Tom was talking about how he's in the Avengers and Toby was just like, "How is this helping?"
I think my favorite part of No Way Home, though, was when MJ shows up at Peter's house with a big suitcase filled with pill bottles. You guys not watching Euphoria? Euphoria reference.
I hate that show.
These guys don't like it. I haven't seen it.
I've
You
only
have,
seen,
don't lie.
I've
Well,
seen
first
4
episode, that doesn't really
episodes
count.
of season 4. I haven't seen any other of it, and it's just because my roommates watch it. But it's amazing. It's hilarious. I love it.
Well, I thought there was only 2. Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
thought there were only 2 seasons.
No, I
Yeah.
swear they're on the 4th season.
No, there was one in 2019 and 2018, and the one that just came out, I think.
What season is Euphoria? Oh my god, there is only 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Oh.
I've only seen the first 4 episodes of the 2nd season. And from what I've seen, it's hilarious and everyone should watch it.
I'm gonna try. I have to get this out by tomorrow because tomorrow that's when Liv and Dimitri are going on their date. I need to edit this.
Shit.
Video
Yeah,
all
you're gonna
one
have to
night.
go fast on this.
Yeah.
Joker 2. Thoughts?
Well,
What?
Happening?
I heard it is.
I know Willem Dafoe went on record saying he wants to make a Joker 2 movie and he wants to have Joaquin Phoenix and he wants to play like an imposter Joker.
Okay.
We live in a society, boys.
That we do.
What do you guys think will be happening in the next Joker?
I don't know, some Sigma male shit, probably.
Can you explain to the audience what Sigma male is for those that don't know?
That's an entirely different episode. That's a whole episode right there. That's
The Sigma Male episode. We're gonna dedicate
where
an entire
I have to
episode to
explain
it.
what it is.
It's just grind, shower, ice shower,
Edge for 3 hours.
Edge for
edge for 3 hours,
Yeah.
shower again. You don't work out.
I'm gonna cut this entire segment out. Just letting you guys know.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Spider-Man.
we have finished
Oh,
another milestone.
So we're doing-
2 milestones at the same time.
Dang, we're eating at relatively the same.
Ooh.
my volcano!
Are we down to only 2
Fuck,
boxes?
The last boxes.
Yeah, there's one though.
Wait,
We have
damn,
so many
already?
sauces left.
Nobody wanted to try spicy buffalo.
I did try it. It is the best sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, that's the
sweet and
ranch?
The
That's
sweet and
sweet and
sour.
sour.
Where's the ranch one?
I don't know if
I'm
there's a
with
ranch.
Do we not have any ranch? I ordered ranch.
I think ranch is the blue one, right?
Yeah, did we not get any?
There was a blue one? I don't see a blue
I
one.
didn't see one.
the fuck?
McDavid.
McDavid's, what the hell?
It's whatever, you know. It's not like a really
Alright,
good
this
ranch.
podcast is ruined because there's no ranch.
Yeah, what the hell?
I haven't finished one beer yet.
Really? I've been debating grabbing another
grab
one for
another
like
one.
half an hour.
Oh,
You still got
duck under the camera.
Alright, yeah.
Do you know the original idea was to have Venom in the final fight in on the Statue of Liberty,
Helping them or against them?
helping the villains? And apparently Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was supposed to die in that fight by getting stabbed by Green Goblin, like what happened. But then Venom's symbiote would get onto Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and revive him.
Oh my god, that's a better movie.
You like that
You
idea?
that?
What do you guys think of Black Widow?
Very.
It was an
eh.
alright movie.
It has the wackiest line I think I've ever heard in a movie ever.
What?
You know shit.
The one that's like about reusing the world's most underutilized, non-renewable resource, woman.
I don't get it.
The villain said that at one point,
Yeah.
something along those lines.
I don't know,
Because his whole deal was like he's training these girls to become widows, to become assassins,
become
for him.
women.
Which I don't get. Why just girls?
Well, because the
Fighting
art.
the patriarchy.
What a guy!
Out of the movies that came out last year, the Marvel movies, not counting Spider-Man No Way Home, because that one was obviously the best.
I just agree. Eternals.
How would you rank them? Eternals, Shang-Chi,
Shang-Li, yeah.
and... No, definitely not Shang-Li. Wait, was it Shang-Li?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Li.
Stop trying to gaslight me.
I think he's right, actually, Shane Lee.
Shang-Li?
Yeah.
I need to change my entire letterbox. But
Shane Lee and the Legend of the 10 Bracelets.
how would you rank them? Like, what do you think was the best? What do you think was the worst?
There were 4 Marvel movies that came out last year.
Black Widow, Eternals, Shang-Chi,
Yeah. Oh, well, because
And,
Black Widow got pushed.
Spider-Man.
Right.
and Spider-Man. How would you rank them?
What about? Can we include the series as Falcon, Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Hawkeye,
that's a good
Loki? Those are still things.
No, those are different things. I didn't
On
see
the floor,
Eternals.
yeah.
Was it bad?
It was terrible.
It was pretty bad.
What was bad about it?
It juggled 10 main characters.
It's
It
so
killed-
boring,
It
dude.
killed off one of them like in the first 10 minutes before you got to know all of them, and they just don't have any character progression because there's 10 of them. We have to know each one of them on a basic level before anything happens. And the basic premise is there's these 10 gods and superheroes that we have to learn in 10 minutes. Then they have a massive time skip, and we spend the entire movie reuniting all of them, all 10 of them, and seeing where their lives have gone. Like Kumail Nanjiani's character
the only interesting character.
became an Indian Bollywood pop star, and
That's pretty cool, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. That's
Yeah.
funny.
He also became ripped.
he got ripped, and they never gave him a shirtless scene. What a fucking shame!
What a shit! Imagine spending all that time with a personal trainer and Marvel doesn't give you a shirtless scene. Because they're like, despite all of this work, you still have that Kamal face.
Oh, poor guy.
Right? Like, imagine.
Let me tell you some of the. You're cool if we spoil it for you, right?
I don't care.
Okay, so multiple times during the movie, so boring. Multiple times during the movie, I'll just check my watch, and I'd lean over to Mike and be like, "Dude, it hasn't even been 2 hours yet," and I just hear him go like, 2 or 3 times.
Oh my god, wow.
And then get this, so the villain loses, right? You know how the villain fucking dies? He's just so sad that he loses to the girl. He just flies into the sun and kills himself.
Oh my god.
That's it.
It's the
His
main
name
villain's
is Icarus, by
Icarus.
the way.
the Rob Stark guy.
Good writing.
Did you see Hawkeye?
No, because here's the thing. Why do people like Marvel movies, right? I'm talking to the audience and you. Why do people like Marvel movies? Because there's superheroes or whatever. I don't want to watch a spy movie. I don't want to watch fucking Captain America. I don't want to watch Black Widow. I want to watch Spider-Man. I want to watch Thor.
Well,
I want to watch Iron Man.
What counts as a superhero is my question. What makes a superhero?
I think a superhero is like...
Batman's a superhero. He has no powers.
Yeah, but his movies are good. Look, what is Captain America? Captain America is literally American propaganda they made during World War II. He's just a guy that's strong. That's it. Spider-Man's a guy who's strong too, but he can swing on webs. That's so much cooler than Captain America. What does he have? A shield? He doesn't even have a sword. You know what they... Sword and shield.
Yeah, but because swords are for attacking. Captain America's all about defense.
If Captain America was alive and not frozen in the 60s, he would 100% be doing coups in Latin America.
That is true.
You probably would, yeah.
Yeah.
1000%. Like Peacemaker.
Dude,
Exactly.
is Peacemaker a superhero?
Have you seen it?
I haven't, but it's on my list.
Dude,
Okay, so
Yeah,
damn, we
don't
can talk
spoil it.
about it. We
Yeah,
can
we're
talk
not
about
saying
it.
anything other than the fact that it's fucking awesome.
It's
Yup.
But as a superhero, he calls himself a superhero. Would you call him a superhero?
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. Does he qualify as a superhero?
I think the show has a really
Because
interesting
by your
take
logic,
on
he
it.
would not be a superhero.
Yeah, I think he's just a guy.
He's just a guy because he has no powers. He just knows how to use guns.
Is Mario a superhero then?
Mario.
Yeah, he's a superhero.
He would count then, right?
He's got the fire. The fire, but when,
Okay.
when he gets the flower, he can go, wah!
Mario's a home wrecker.
Mario.
I'm seeing him this weekend.
The superhero is a hard thing to define, I'll say. It's sort of like, it's like I think there was a quote for porn by the Supreme Court where they said, I know it when I see it.
Right,
When it
yeah.
comes to porn. That's sort of how I feel with superheroes. There's certain superheroes where it's like, I know it when I see it, if they're like a superhero or if they're not a superhero. Nick Fury, not a superhero.
Rick Flag. not a
Rick
superhero.
Flag, not a superhero. Hawkeye, just a guy who's good at archery. If I was really good at archery, would I be a superhero? No, I'd
Well,
be in the Olympics.
He's unrealistically good.
Is every Olympic skier a superhero?
You know what it is? It
With
might-
skiing specifically?
It might be the suit then. In your opinion.
Yeah, what
Oh.
about presentation?
Presentation? That's a lot of it. Like Megamind says.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it is presentation. Look, if Captain America came out there, okay, and I mean Captain America, he's already pretty like flamboyant with the way he's like, woo, America and stuff like that. If he was even more, like he came out like on like the bald eagle mobile or something, where he had like a little motorcycle or jet bike, and it looked like an
He
eagle,
does have
and he
a
was
motorcycle.
flying around. Does it look like an eagle?
That'd be funny if it did.
Yeah, presentation. Again, Iron Man, he doesn't have superpowers. You could say he's not a superhero. Then he builds the fucking suit and he plays like Black Sabbath and stuff. I am Iron Man. And I was like, okay, you're a superhero. Batman, same thing. You know, Batman, he wasn't bitten by a bat, okay? He wasn't like
He didn't have.
Would have been a cool
he's
origin
just a
story.
rich guy with deep psychological issues.
Iron Man.
Exactly. Both Iron Man and Batman. But both of them. Not like Captain America, okay? They commit. Like, he shows up in a Batmobile. Do you know how much money he had to put down to make a custom Bat-themed tank? He deserves to be a superhero after that.
Is Shang-Chi a superhero? He's got the rings. He didn't have that till the end of the movie. So
Yeah.
was he not a superhero
Yeah.
until then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's actually one of my biggest problems with Shang-Chi. It's so boring until he gets the ring.
Until he gets the rings.
I'm actually the opposite of that. I liked it until he got
Really?
the rings. Yeah, because I thought the fight scenes before, like they were all like.
I agree.
The fight scenes were all like just martial arts
Yeah.
before that, and then when he gets the rings, it's just another like Marvel CGI.
That is true.
So we visit Asian Wakanda in that movie. And,
Like, yeah, pretty much.
yeah, and I'm like, it was the most boring part of the movie because
Forever.
they just kept talking about the fucking lore behind it, and I don't care.
Yeah, nobody cared. But you look and you're like, oh, Avatar. That's like it.
I kept thinking, Avatar, Dragon Ball. Like,
All they needed to do was just have martial arts.
Also,
That's all they needed.
what's
to do.
so weird about that movie is that, like, I don't know what it is about it, and it definitely is probably, like, not its budget, because it probably costs, like, so much millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars to make, but for some reason the movie feels kind of cheap to me. Like
There were some moments you could
certain-
tell it's obviously green screen.
like in certain respects, like, and I think earlier in the movie, it's like a lot better with how it like I love the early martial arts scenes on the bus and the fight on the with the poles and stuff, and the boxing thing in Hong Kong or Shanghai or wherever.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was great. But then like once they go to like the dad's like little house or his like little fortress or whatever, the movie's like green screen or VFX budget just seems to like tank, and it just takes us back to like 2008. Like I'm like, this looks like an ad for a like when they go into the like the Asian Wakanda, as you said. Yeah, if you just took a little screen screen video of their car going around and all the little animals, the mythical animals like roaring and stuff like that, and you just had that, and you put it online, and you put like World of Warcraft fucking expansion, people would think it was a World of Warcraft expansion ad from like 2012. That's what I mean when I say it feels weirdly like cheap.
My guess is maybe COVID restrictions, because it's not like Marvel doesn't have the money to make their movies look good.
100. Yeah, I think
They could also just be getting lazy though.
Yeah, because of COVID
That's
restrictions,
true.
that's why they couldn't get Thomas Hayden Church or Ray Fiennes on set for the Spider-Man No Way Home movie.
Really?
They just had their voices.
That's how they explain it? Oh,
they just voiced
Yeah,
their characters.
Those two people weren't on set. Like all of the shots of their faces in the movie were all just reused from old movies.
Yeah.
that's weird.
That's why Sandman was covered in sand the entire movie, because they want to cover
That
up.
makes sense,
He's
yeah.
not there.
Yeah. That was an odd choice, but now I see why they did it. They had no choice.
Maybe Thomas Hayden Church or Ray Fiennes were like anti-vax, kind of like
What's his face?
what's her face?
What's her face?
The
chick
Black
from
Panther
Wakanda,
sister?
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Black Panther, what should be done about Black Panther?
That's a good question.
Like, because
Just don't make another one.
T'Challa's dead.
They haven't really referenced Black Panther at all in any of the recent
Yeah.
MCU movies. At least I believe so, right?
What are they going to
Nothing.
do?
I thought it was gonna go to his sister maybe, but now that she's gone, I think
Is it
the bald
confirmed
girls.
that it's not going to go to the sister?
Yeah, because she
She left, I think, didn't she?
yeah, because she's anti-vax.
She didn't want to
wanna
get
be on
vaxxed,
the
so
set.
she left.
Yeah.
Damn.
Imagine turning down Marvel money
Yeah.
because of the vaccine.
I would
Oh
let
my
you
God.
inject me with anything.
I know, right? I'd get a J&J, I'd get a Moderna, and I'd get a fucking Johnson & Johnson all in my arm, and I'd be like, Marvel, get that in my bank account.
So you said Johnson and Johnson,
Yeah.
and you also said J&J.
Johnson
So-
Johnson.
Which-
No, I'd get 2 Johnson &
Two
Johnsons.
of them, all right.
I'd get 2 Johnson &
That's
Johnsons,
intense.
5 Modernas, and 10 Pfizers to get Marvel money.
So you want two
Collect
Johnsons?
them all.
Yeah, well, you know,
Cool.
I'm packing 2 in 1 right now.
Nice.
It's packing. It's Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what to title this podcast anymore. It might not even be Spider-Man No Way Home.
Call it Japanese Tom.
No, call it Spider-Man. Just call it Spider-Man.
You could call it Spider-Man.
The
I
Spider-Man.
kind of like the joke that we only talk about Spider-Man for 10 minutes or something like that.
That would be a good running gag.
I feel like we've definitely talked about Spider-Man for more.
Yeah, a decent
Yeah.
amount.
Oh, yeah, we do. Well, if you want like a safety net for it, you just call it the Marvel Talk Podcast.
No one's gonna click on that. Well, no one's gonna click on this in general, but no one's gonna click on that. Spider-Man No Way Home. One thing that I know for sure is this was not the original plan for that movie. They didn't know if they would get all the actors from like the previous Spider-Man franchises.
It is ambitious.
So before then, the plan was literally Scorpion getting getting Vulture back, getting Mysterio back. Mysterio was supposed to still be alive, but they retconned that he's dead. Jake Gyllenhaal's dead for sure now in the universe.
Thank God.
You want too much money?
Yeah. Oh, are you okay?
Yes.
You need some more water
Some water?
or some Coke for you to spill?
Some more Coke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if you can get me a can that I can just like pour on the computer, that'd be.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
Jimmy actually spilled Coke on my computer and almost
Really?
broke it.
I did, yeah.
That's a shame.
You were-
You were there at the calf. Jacob, do you consider yourself a Kimbro?
Now I do.
Now he does because he's
Let's
been on
go.
the show.
We got him.
Everyone who comes onto the podcast as a guest gets a free T-shirt with Kimbro Entertainment on it. We don't have it for you, but
Oh.
we don't have it for you, but it's free.
Expect it in the mail in a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah. once the podcast gets big, we'll have a whole merch bag for you to take home.
Thanks.
Kim Bro swag.
This is just like Joe Rogan.
You're down to one. We're down to. We still have 3. So
You guys want any from here?
I don't think I can.
Jimmy, you're full.
Oh,
I'm getting pretty
there's 4 of
full.
us and 4 nuggets left, so.
That's a good point.
Oh, dude, the inside of the nugget, like when I rip this shit apart, look at what the inside looks like.
I can't eat more.
That looks like
Goddamn.
fucking tofu on the inside.
Gross.
This one looks like a boot.
This one looks like a nugget.
That was like a nugget.
It's okay. McDonald's chicken's never had a future anyway.
Yeah.
Hey!
Nice.
All 3 sauces.
Liar!
All right, Jacob, that means you have to eat this one.
Oh no, I can't.
You
I
have to.
literally can't. I'll throw up.
No!
Oh!
I can't.
Oh
The
my
bottom
god.
looks like scrambled egg tofu, right?
It stopped.
I don't know if any of us can eat it now.
looks
You
like
put
a
your lips
scab,
on
like
it.
when you like pick a scab and then you
First you'll
open it up.
spill the
You're making it
maple
so much
syrup.
worse.
The pus starts
First
coming
you'll
out.
spill the maple syrup, next you'll spill the Coke, and then he's gonna spill his puke on it.
Oh, is he leaving?
No.
No, he threw it away. For the viewers who can't see.
It's gone. It's done. I eliminated it. It's dead. It can't hurt us anymore.
We have another
That's
nugget.
true.
We have one last nugget. You can have this one.
That also looks sketch, bro.
Look at this. Here, viewers, look at this nugget. It's gross. Michael invites me to his home and poisons me.
Yeah, that was the initial plan.
This is unsafe working environment. You threw it one too.
I would have eaten that one.
Oh, looks like we're done then.
So
We
Oh,
ate.
final
shit, we
nugget
gotta-
box.
gotta
We didn't
put it
open
back.
like half the sauces here. That was a waste.
Well, now you can put them in your fridge.
That's true.
Well, I'll put it in the freezer and have like little ice things we can put when we make drinks.
Oh my god.
That wasn't the camera.
What?
What's fun about this is that like you can see us, or at least me, getting like progressively more bloated as the thing goes on.
That's how it looks for all of
I'll
us.
do it
Don't
before
worry.
and after.
It's like you should like take a picture of us before and after. It's like,
Jesus, we really messed
We ate
up.
more this time than last time.
Yeah, because the last time there were 3 of us, Jacob, and we had 50 nuggets in total. This time there's 4 of us and there's 80 nuggets. So
I'm
doing
taking
the
a
math, we
big
did
ass nap, man.
yeah, I think my
So-
heart's gonna give out.
You mentioned you had the sandwich too, right?
I did, yeah.
All right. Well,
They,
that's like
um,
half. That's your day's worth of food right there. Then.
I think this is my like, year's worth.
Here,
Definitely
listen.
my year's worth of Mickey D's.
What you do is you take 2 fingers and you stuff them to the back of your throat and over a toilet.
Will I make cheer practice then?
Maybe,
Jacob's like waiting for the stand.
maybe.
Wait, calm down.
You feeling good, man?
You good?
Oh,
Wait, aren't we
honestly.
supposed to stop once the chicken nuggets are done?
Well, we're giving a wrap up.
We're giving a wrap up.
With Spider-Man No Way Home. If you guys haven't seen it, hopefully this podcast convinced you to do it. Even though we spoiled the entire thing. Hopefully Michael Kim can edit this and save it down the line. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day to Liv and Dimitri. You guys can go back to your date.
And everyone else.
And everyone else who's watching this on Valentine's Day.
They came up a lot on this podcast.
Okay, so
Oh,
before
right.
we end, I just want to say thank you so much, Jacob Radner, for coming
Thank you
on the
for
podcast.
having me.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, thanks for the
hopefully we'll have you again down the line.
Yeah, hopefully it can be a different food.
What did you want to talk about coming in here?
What did I want to talk about? The situation in the Middle East.
We'll bring that up
I just took
a
glass
different
one.
episode. Now get out of here. We'll get better at that.